Hi, it's Michelle Turner from Movement Lesson, and in this video I want to discuss buoyancy. So I'm putting little balloons in the orifices, including underneath the palate. And I really just wanted to show you when a baby, and if you can imagine this just being a baby skull, but when they are starting to move around, their cavities in the head, including the cranium, start to work and manipulate these movements. So with the videos that I'm doing showing, in a sense, where I'm pressing into the table, when you look at a baby move, and here, let's see if I can just get into the temples, their movement is interacting with gravity. And that gravity, as the bones, since they have air pockets within the bones themselves, and we'll be going into vertebrae movement and all of that, their movements are different than we think. So when I'm dealing with a child, let's say, that has not only dimorphic features, but let's say a high palate, yes, that's dimorphic, but or changes in the vision or the contractions are there, I need to work with them and establish their equilibrium within the buoyancy that they are meant to have within their system. So to float them around, in a sense, with my touch, I can't get my hands underneath the tank to show you. I'm just trying to show, again, a baby that is starting to move is all with these properties. Yes, right now this is water, but you will see a baby's movement is just like as if it is in water. This is where people make the conception or misconception that gravity bends. It's not that gravity bends, it's that when we use rotation within a gravitational field, we go through gravity. And that's what happens. That's why there's life on Earth and the other planets, but there's no life, let's say, on a moon, because that's centrifugal force, and that cannot withstand life. So it's the same thing with special needs and so forth. When they don't have these kind of movements and properties within their bodies, right? And you can see when I move it a certain way. So I have balloons in the head. See, there's a rate of acceleration that I feel and should feel when I'm working with a child, that when they are, quote, slower, let's say, or not responding to my touch in the same way, again, it's that their buoyancy properties or principles are off within the system. And that's what I'm one of the ways that I work with touch with movement lesson. You'll also see too what's happening as I move this head around. It's all sort of at the same rate. There's not a quicker one way and a quicker the other way. And that's also where the tempo of the body is learned within these early movements. So lots of times you'll see where there's a contraction, or let's say in hypotonia or a flat head, or you're only getting this kind of a movement, and so it suddenly becomes a lift, right? Because the buoyancy factors are off due to, let's say, the flat head or the torticollis. So I hope that helps you in your understanding. It's really been fun trying to put balloons all over Fred the head here, and we are on to the next video. Thank you.